Good morning, everybody. So here's the deal. We regrouped. When the temperatures start to heat up in Middle Tennessee, we go to the rivers. Today we're fishing flowing, moving, clear, cool water with a big smallmouth just love to chew. One of the ways that I get my boats to the water in places like this is just take one of these straps, go cross chest like this, and just drag the boat to the water. All right, guys, so here's the deal. One of the biggest mistakes I see anglers make in doing these downhill launches is trying to walk ahead of the boat. So what I do is I take the strap that I was pulling it with, put it on the back, get it going down the hill, then slow it down, and just follow it down to the bottom. So one last tip before we jump in the water that'll make your life easier on the river is I like to just leave my strap attached to the front, drop it inside the boat. Then when we get to shallow spots where you gotta drag through shoals or rock gardens or things like that, you can just pop that out, throw it around your chest, drag through it, makes life a lot easier. All right, guys, it's basically Nick, Mitch, and myself. We're in a tributary of the Caney Fork. These creeks are precious. The put-ins ain't easy. The takeouts sometimes are even harder, but it's worth it to get in here and find these unpressured smallmouth. So we're gonna head down the river, see if we can't find one of those footballs we've been looking for. Thump it, thump it, thump it, thump it, whack it. You know, sometimes the throwback lure works good if you're the one that misses the fish, but it also works if you're fishing with a buddy and he throws in there and misses it on a topwater, then you can throw back in there yourself. Not a monster, but I will take these dudes all day long. They're holding really tight to rock because as you can see, this fish has got a sore right there, and what that sore is from is literally they will sit there and swim and rub against the rock. Makes them camouflage, and it also makes them comfortable, you know, in an ambush situation, especially when there's two big old eagles in the tree right above them. So anytime you've got avian predators in the area, the fish are gonna be super tight to cover. But that's what we came for, a little pretty smallmouth. We just need one about 3 times that size. Got him. Oh, dude, looks like a good one. Come on.
He's a midget.
Oh, that's hook set shrinkage.
Yep.
Bait is your friend. Ah, crash.
Whoa. We got awesome creeks around here that have unusually huge fish in them. And you know, usually crawl imitations work really good, but as soon as the water gets warm enough, I like to put on a topwater and just watch them slam it. It's so awesome when they blow up on a frog. Doesn't get much better than that. Got him. Decent fish. Come here, buddy. One of the most important things when you're creek fishing for big smallmouth is to use a stout rod. We use medium heavy rods, so when you set the hook on these fish, you can turn their heads and get them away from the cover. You need a good stout hook, 4/0 extra wide gap. Works great. That's what we're looking for.
Go away, dude. You can't have my fish. Back off. Hey, he actually tried to eat it. You know, there's been times when I said I've seen it all, but I've never had a dog try to steal my fish on the river. Pretty fish. So I went back to the swim bait and went back to catching fish, but I'm a lot like Nick. I like to go down with the ship for that topwater bite because let's be real, we're fishing for fun, right? And what's more fun than catching them on top? Catching them.
Some people give me a hard time. This is really a horny toad, but I call it a frog. It's just what I call it. You know, it's not even really imitating a frog. It's more imitating a mouse. And I like dark colors in the creek. Green pumpkin or black are my favorite. Common sense says to use white on topwater, but we find that darker colors work way better in the creek.
Right there behind that rock. Come on. And kill it. This is the part of the day when, yeah, this is what we live for right here. Let's make it happen, brother. There has got to be one right day.
Well, I guess I'm throwing a topwater. I'm just gonna track them to your bait.
let's just do the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, gar, he's gonna eat it. Would that be cool?
It would be. It's fish.
Okay, he's gonna eat it.
I made up a new word the other day. If you're being facetious about things fish related, it's fish-cetious.
He's gonna eat it. Nope, he turned off. Damn it. Went over there, he's gonna eat yours.
Here we go. Well, he's a little bigger. Still not exactly what we're looking for, but man, this place is just full of healthy smallmouth. And nothing better than spending a day on the river catching smallies. Ah. All right, guys, so we are in our comfort zone. We are finding big fish. Nick has hooked a couple of giants. I've hooked an okay one and lost it. Landed a couple little chunks. Caught about 20, small, little pecker smallmouth. And now the sun is just getting to the top of the trees. We got about 2 hours till dark and about a 3-hour paddle. So we are going to have to run and gun, or we're gonna be dragging out in the middle of the night. But this is it, bottom of the night. Tied game, 2 men on, full count. We're gonna see if we can make it happen.
Well, there's what we came for today. Nice smallmouth there. It came off Topwater about an hour before dark.
All right, guys, that was pretty cool for Mitch to get a quality fish, but the sun is going down. We're gonna have to bust out of here. Let me tell you something. These rivers are unpredictable. They're wild, they're beautiful, they're amazing, and there's a bunch of them in the Cookeville, Tennessee area. So if you want to plan a river adventure, if you want to come to a place where there's beautiful parks, put Cookeville, Tennessee on your map for your destination recreation, and come here and play, come here and stay, or do like I did and come here and retire to live. So you definitely got to come check out Cookeville, Tennessee. And if you want to plan a day on the water, look up the folks at TN Moving Waters. Nick and J.G will treat you right.